So I gave you that, you said?
Yes, you did.
God damn it, I don't remember.
But you must have given it to me when I was very young. You won it at a golf
I won at
tournament.
a golf tournament, yeah.
Yeah. So you must have golfed quite well.
No.
I'm sure you did to win it.
No, our tournaments, everybody got something. My tenant upstairs, young guy, he works for a bank, and he's been bugging me to sell it to him.
You're not gonna sell it to him?
Not what, I'm not ready.
Okay.
If I'm going. Oh, lucky, we got 2 buns left.
Nice.
What, you're following me?
Oh yeah. Alright, so let's start off consecutive with birth and early childhood.
February 19, 1929. At that time, everything interested me. I used to be I built model planes, like you wouldn't believe, carved out of wood. My dad wasn't too much of a religious man, and neither was I, because I don't believe in the church. One summer after we built this home, and that we built in '53, and there was a priest at this Italian church, so I said, I got to sign up.
Okay.
At the Italian church. I never liked him. I don't think he liked me either, so anyway, we're also in the balcony, and they used to come around for money every time.
Oh, okay.
Now my dad was there, I was there, my mom was there, and my sister. So I said, I'm come to collect for the church. My father looks at my mother, no money for the church. You tell him to go to work if he wants money. That was it. I went to church. I was not forced to go.
Oh, okay.
My dad used to say, if you want to go, go. If you don't want to go, stay home. Get out there. The size of these suckers.
Yeah, they're pretty big. I'm just gonna have one. Oh, okay, I see.
I went to school 10 years, finished in 5th grade.
Any regrets about that? That's it. I always found that you were self-taught.
Yes. No, because I realized that I think at the age before I got married, that I was a real dummy. So I started reading, and I haven't stopped reading it. Yeah. Biographies and things like that. That's
and what about?
Maybe I should put my teeth on for Christ's sake.
You like to put them on?
I can't talk without them.
Go ahead, put them on.
My dad worked, he came from Italy, he was 19 years old, he got a job at the CNR, and he stayed Delta till he retired.
How many years did he stay?
So over 50 some odd years. He wasn't happy, but that was a recession. 1929, the Big Bang, where people were jumping off windows in New York, all the big shots.
What about your mother?
My mother was a very generous person. My dad didn't have time much for us, but she did. I don't like them toasted or steamed.
Okay, just warm?
Warm, yeah. My mom is A1 as far as I'm concerned.
Okay.
My dad was a hard worker, and I take after him.
So, would you say you were generally content with your parents?
Of course I was.
Oh, that's great. It's good to know.
They used to boot my ass once in a while, but I used to deserve it.
Yeah.
You know, smoking at the age of 9, 10 years old, and instead of see that little house across the street.
I'll get a picture.
Well, I wasn't born there. I was born in the house on the corner here, 2nd floor. And then he bought that little house, and when I used to smoke, I used to go on the side of the house instead of going in the back. Okay. And my sister seen me. Daddy was smoking. You know. So nothing further than that.
Yeah, that's fine. Thanks. I feel, because again, when I was watching the other footage, you were describing your father and how he was. And I noticed that in you and in my dad, as well as in myself, which is pretty interesting, which would make sense since, you know, it's the same lineage. Mm-hmm. But the independence I find, and the willingness to do things on your own. I find you've always been capable of doing that. Same with my father and same with myself. Why did you start smoking? And what age did you start?
Why? Because everybody did. I was going to school then. It must have been 12, 13 at the most. Picked them off the street.
When did you start buying yourself packs of cigarettes?
Oh, just about at the age of 15 or 16.
Was it legal to buy at that age?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
Cigarettes weren't taboo like they are today.
Yeah, exactly.
You want a picture of
What else is there?
Want a picture of a nice guy?
Let's see.
That's
Oh, there he is.
It's been a while back.
It's the showman, man. Is that 80s, 90s?
This is
Late 80s or 90s?
late 80s, probably. Yeah.
Go get the car.
Yeah, the O2 is free for you. We pay for you the O2.
Thank you.
What do you feel about death? Your own mortality?
Well, I don't think about it. I don't give a shit one way or the other. Look, I'm going to be 82 years old. I start thinking about death. It's inevitable, so why think about it?
Yeah, many people
And, I don't want nothing. No funerals, no exposure, no church, nothing. In fact, they're going to laugh at me if I suggest if they do what I suggest. To put me in a green bag in front of the house and wait for the garbage to go by.
My days and nights that once were filled with heaven, with you away, how empty they have.
Why he was saying we didn't get soup? We never.
No, I mean best soup.
That's not soup then.
What is it?
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. It's a
Oh.
It's a one soup.
You want that soup? No, you see, instead of the soup, I asked for egg rolls.
Oh, okay.
That's
Ow,
all.
that's hot.
I heard that you quit smoking twice. You quit smoking twice? Or a couple of times?
Well, once, yeah. The last time, but that your grandmother down there.
What's the story?
Well, the thing is that I thought I had a cigarette on my beard before we left to go to your place or your grandmother's place. I get to your place. I didn't smoke till dinner. After dinner, I went to smoke, looking for my cigarettes. They're not with me. I must have left them on the bureau. So I said, that New Year's Eve, I said, I got to go out, get a pack somewhere, you know. So I took my car, went all around. Everybody was closed. I said, piss on that. I'm going to disturb myself to go get cigarettes. And there I told the boys, there was Mark and Mary's husband there, Cast. So we went outside. I didn't have no cigarettes. Not outside, actually, it was cold. Went in the back.
Okay.
So I said, I forgot if Mark looked at me and said, well, I must have forgot my cigarettes. So he offered me one. I says, no. I says, I'm quitting smoking tonight. Cold turkey.
Ever smoked since?
Never smoked since.
Nice.
Right, he was like supposed to be the best studio now in
For
Montreal.
what? For
Studio, music. It's a warehouse converted.
Yeah.
Killer.
Your favorite type of music, your favorite artist? Just give me music.
Well, we played two types of music. We had a brass band and we had a dance band. In fact, I love brass band more than I do dance band. You heard a brass band play before? Marches and all that?
Yeah.
Overtures?
And
We had our own here in Villamart.
Well, what instruments did you play?
Played trumpet, that's all. Well, I tried the drums, but I think I would have been better at the drums.
How long were you in the band for?
Oh, it lasted until the big bands went out of style.
Which was around, what, the 60s, I guess?
Now, just about late 60s.
Yeah, because that's when rock and roll and stuff like that started.
Then that came, well, started with Elvis Presley, the Beatles, and the whole. And that, to me, it was It stunk. Not Presley. What he did was good and it was nice.
What didn't you like about the new music that came?
I can't even explain it. You know, there's no sense to it, I don't think, anyway. Another one of these.
Oh, perfect.
Or two or three, or take the whole goddamn thing.
I'll take one. And okay, so other than music and big band jazz, what else did you do during your adolescence? When you were teens and 20s? For leisure?
I played hockey for the school. Baseball. I tried for football in Verdun, and a fat guy sat on me, and I said, that's it. No more football. Street fights, well, that was normal in those days. Well, there was Raymond, one of my marriage cousins, well, my cousin too through marriage. There was a French school on Monk, and our reading the schools were on Jolicoeur. And these French guys were picking on Raymond, which Raymond was smaller than I was. Well, I was more of a scrapper than Raymond was. So anyway, I said, you walk on that side of the street, and you and your brother and myself will walk on this side. 2 minutes, and when we passed Brielle Street, they were there waiting for him. So me and his brother was a scrapper too. I said, let's go. And that was it. Got kicked out of school. That was the third time the principal said, don't come back, don't bring your parents, we don't want you anymore. My scholastic career, that's the way it ended. And that's when I started reading.
Yeah, but that's it. That's a wonderful thing, is that even though you ended formal schooling, you never got rid of education. You educated yourself.
I still like to be a little smarter than I am now too.